What is up, you guys? So today we're going to do the NFL Wildcard round prediction video. This is your NFL Wildcard prediction video. So I'm going to predict every single game in the Wildcard round, and I'm going to go in more details into how this team go. So first off, we got Chargers versus Texans. The Chargers, they did a huge turnaround from last season. That's what coaching does. Last season, Brandon Staley was a horrible head coach, and he hit the Chargers rock bottom. But this season, you got Jim Harbaugh, who changed the culture of this Chargers team, and now looking like a really good team, despite losing a lot of key players like Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen. And Justin Herbert is a really good quarterback. I do think that he will be facing against the Texans, which we got C.J. Stroud. The Texans has been dealing with a lot of injuries. They lost Stephon Diggs and they lost Tank Dell. You still got Nico Collins, but the offensive line is pretty bad. But the defense they have a really good defense right there. So you got two really good teams. This is like a 50-50 game, but I'm gonna pick the Chargers to win that game. I do think that Justin Herbert will get his first playoff win in his career. Let's move on to the Steelers versus Ravens. The Steelers looking like a good team at 10-3. Earlier they started Justin Fields, and then later they started Russell Wilson, and they got really hot, and they were like 10-3 at one point, but then they collapsed. They lost their last 4 games, and yeah, it's just not looking good for the Steelers right now. With which the Ravens, they have a really good team. The defense is out. It's not want to say bad, but it's not like the best defense out there. But still, you got Lamar Jackson, who is arguably the MVP or one of the two MVP candidates right there. So as long as you have Lamar, you always have a chance. But I'm going to give it to the Ravens. The Ravens are a way better team than the Steelers right now. Next, we got the Broncos versus Bills. The Broncos has been a big of a surprise, in my opinion. I had the Broncos as like 5-11. I thought they're not going to do that good. But they did very well surprise me. They went 10-7, and they make the playoffs, something that I would never thought they would make it. They're going against the Buffalo Bills, which, the Bills, they did have a really good season. I mean, I thought they're going to have like a little bit of a down season. I knew they would be good, but not like this good. Josh Allen, one the other MVP candidates, other quarterback named Lamar Jackson. I do think Josh Allen should win MVP, but I do think the Bills are going to win and move on. Let's start with the NFC. You got the Vikings and you got the Rams. Now, the Vikings are a huge surprise. I thought it's going to be another down season for the Vikings, but no, Sam Darnold has been playing really, really good this past season. Although the game against the Lions, he did not do good. He did not play good. But other than that, I do think this is going to be a close game against the Rams. The Rams started up 1-4 with so many injuries, but now they rally back into the playoffs and having a record of 10-7. This is going to be a really good game, but I'm going to pick this is a hard one to pick. I'm going to pick the Minnesota Vikings to win. Narrowly, though. So, next we got the Washington Commanders facing on against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a sleeper team people are, not really talking about it too much. And I do think this is a really good game as well. Nobody really talks about it, but you got Jayden Daniels, who is a surprise, who played really, really good this season as a rookie. And you probably don't expect it. I knew Jayden Daniels would have a solid rookie season, but not that good. But that good, and they have a 12-5 record, which is insane. It's facing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which Baker Mayfield have a really good season as well. So it's really tough. I'm going to give it an upset. The Washington Commanders are number 6. I do think this I do think that the Commanders will cruise to the next round. And then you got the Philadelphia Eagles facing on against the Green Bay Packers. The Packers has been a good team, but like they've been kind of inconsistent. And then you got the Philadelphia Eagles, which they have after a 2-2 start, they have a great season. Saquon Barkley, man, he is really good. You can argue that should be an MVP candidate as well, which rightfully so. But I'm gonna pick the Philadelphia Eagles to win. I mean, the Packers can win. They definitely can. But like, I do think this is the Eagles' year to move forward. Right there. So yeah, guys. So that's it for the playoff prediction. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, I'll see you guys next time.